Hello and welcome back. This is part 4 of Rise of Nations Epicness, where I am doing the tutorial type
It is
deals.
60 AD. The Romans have conquered Brighton and collect a harsh tribute. When a queen named Boadicea inherits the leadership of Brighton, the Romans are offended that they must deal with a female ruler. They march into town, flog Boadicea, and proclaim the entire kingdom theirs. Boadicea seethes for revenge, and her rebellious exploits made her a revered heroine.
Okay, so
We must remove the Romans from the lands of Brighton. Lead Boadicea back to the city. Well done. You can be sure you have the right unit by looking at the name of the unit you've selected in the lower right panel. Now
Okay.
you can give Boadicea... Good job. Left-clicking on the map will clear all selections. To regain control of Boadicea, left-click on her. Then right-click where you want her to go. We know our next destination is above us, but out of our current view. We want to move our view up a little to see that area of the map.
yeah,
You
so
can change your view on the map by moving
tutorial
your mouse
guy's a
to the edge
little
of the screen.
annoying,
This is called
really
scrolling.
unnecessary.
Left-clicking on the map will clear all selections.
Pretty much learned
To
all this
regain
in
control
the
of
first
Boadicea,
tutorial thing.
Left-click on her. Then right-click where you want her to go.
Yeah,
Move your
okay,
mouse
she's
to
here.
the very top edge of the screen and a little beyond to start scrolling up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Move your mouse to the very top edge of the screen and a little beyond to start scrolling up. Good. Now we can see our
Jeez.
next destination on the other side of some unexplored territory. Unexplored territory is represented by dark areas on the map. Moving units through the dark area explores the map. Select the Move button again. Now left-click the flag on the other side of the
Totally
unexplored area.
unnecessary. I already know this. You taught me in the last tutorial.
We're getting closer to home. We need to
Dumbass.
find Brighton on the map. We can make our search easier by zooming out our view. Zoom out. Now we have a better view
Oh,
to
man.
search for
Okay.
Brighton. Brighton is above us and a little to the right. We located Brighton. Our army is waiting to be led into battle. Move Boadicea to the flag outside her village. Use the Move button to direct her again, or you can right-click the flag. Good work. You've successfully guided Boadicea back to her village where she has rejoined her army. Now we must find our hated foe. Scroll to the bottom right. Excellent. You found the Roman camp. Now let's take a closer look at their defenses. Move the mouse over anything in the game to view help text. Now move your mouse over the Roman barracks. Notice the help text in the lower left.
This
It
guy's
says
annoying.
This building is used to produce troops. We'd better destroy it quickly. Excellent. Now you know a lot about the Roman position. Let's get our units organized and attack. You can select your whole army at once with a drag box. Good work. The attack has begun. To attack specific targets, select the attacking unit and right-click on an enemy. If you want a better view of the action, you can zoom in by rolling the mouse wheel forward or pressing the page down key multiple times. As the fight progresses, units and buildings take damage. The green health bar above selected units and buildings shows full strength. As they are hit by the enemy, this bar shrinks and becomes yellow, and then red. When the health bar is all, congratulations.
Can I turn this guy off?
You've
This is
leveled the
awful.
Roman camp, but it won't be long
This is supposed to
before
be
they
one of the
return with
advanced
reinforcements.
tutorials.
We'd best be ready.
I thought. Oh, look.
The vile Romans have launched a sneak attack against Brighton. We must go
Fail.
to her aid. You have troops that are unselected who are not attacking. Select them with a left click or drag box
No,
and get them in
no.
the fight.
They're all attacking.
Congratulations. You fended off the evil Romans.
Oh, are you fucking serious? Okay. Sure. Why not?
800 years after Boadicea rebelled against the Romans, Britain is savaged by repeated Viking attacks. Alfred, King of Wessex, has been paying tribute to stave off the raiders. But in 878, the Vikings prepare for conquest. Alfred suffers a stinging defeat when the Vikings attack Ethandun. The Norsemen loot the town, and Alfred is driven back to his stronghold at Carlisle. Alfred must rebuild his forces and attempt to retake Ethandun.
Okay.
The Vikings now control Ethandon. Before we can rally the nation, we must retake that city. Our first goal is to scout the Viking position and find a route for our attack. We need to keep watch on the Viking preparations and defenses. A lookout is needed as close to the Vikings as possible. This is a good spot for the lookout. Close enough to see what's happening, but not so close that they'll notice. Select a location for your lookout by... Good. Now your citizen will move to that site and begin construction. At the beginning of construction, a progress bar appears, showing how long it will take to complete the building. Now we can see what's going on near the Viking position. It's time to build an army. Success! Now you have a barracks, where you can start mustering troops. Good. With the barracks selected, a menu of units appears in the bottom left corner of the screen. For now, we're interested in the first button, Create Javelineer. Good. You have ordered the barracks to create one Javelineer unit. The progress bar in the bottom right of the screen shows how long it will take to complete the Javelineers. Notice that the Javelineer unit is made up of 3 individuals. All of your foot units consist of 3 figures. We have a barracks to train foot units. Now we need to construct a siege factory to build catapults for the attack. Select your citizens. Now select Build Military in the lower left. Then Build Siege. Excellent. Your citizens are now constructing a siege factory where you can build weapons that heavily damage buildings. Good. Now click the catapult button. While we wait for... Good. Now the second catapult will be built after the first one is completed. Catapult construction takes some time, so let's build some more foot units while we wait. Select your barracks. Good. To create a force large enough for the attack, we need to build 2 more Javelineers, 2 phalanxes, and 3 long bowmen at the barracks.
Ooh, somebody's gonna get raped so hard.
A great English army.
So
let's start
hard.
planning our attack to retake Ethandon. We're going to need to look at Ethandon again.
So
Instead of
hard.
scrolling over there, let's learn to use the minimap to change our view
Raped,
around the world.
shut up, guy.
The minimap is at the bottom center.
Yay.
Good. We can
I
use
win.
the minimap to quickly scout out areas before we attack. If you look at the minimap, your troops are shown on the left in red, and the Vikings are on the right in blue. Left-clicking the minimap will change your view. Left-click on the Good. We can use the minimap to quickly scout out areas before we attack.
I'm attacking
Now click
anyway.
on the minimap near Carlisle to view our city and troops again. Good. We've learned how to change our view of the world quickly by using the minimap. Now let's get our army ready to attack. Use the left-click drag box to select all your units near Carlisle. Remember, you can zoom out by rolling. Move your troops to attack by right-clicking near Ethandon. You can also select a destination using the minimap. You've defeated the Vikings and recaptured Ethandon. Excellent work.
Well, I was only really doing these tutorials because I haven't played the game in a few years and I kind of forgotten it. I'm thinking maybe I should just
Almost
kind of
500 years after
stop.
Alfred defeats and absorbs the
They're
Vikings,
awful.
Britain is a true united kingdom.
Way
With the death of the
too
French
easy.
King Charles, the crown of France should legally pass to the King of England. The French, understandably upset about this turn. We are to attack the French city of Compiègne. Unfortunately, the French have discovered our intent and have rallied an army of arquebusiers, a new type of foot troop that uses gunpowder. Our army is well trained, but is outnumbered by the French troops. There is no way we can defeat them if we immediately attack the city. In their hasty preparations to defend Compiègne, the French have left the city of Amiens undefended. We should attack and capture Amiens immediately. We can gather resources there to build our army, then defeat the French at Compiègne. This is your army. Their numbers may be few, but they should be able to take Amiens easily. Select your entire army using a... Now attack by right-clicking Amiens.
derp.
You have selected some but not all of your military units. Use a left-click drag box to select all of them. When attacking cities or other buildings, it's useful to bring along siege units like trebuchets. They specialize in damaging buildings from a distance. There were arquebusiers garrisoned in the French barracks. Select your units and right-click the French troops to attack. Good job. Amiens is now under British rule. Select the city of Amiens. While Amiens now belongs to Britain, it has to be assimilated before it is completely integrated into our nation. The display in the bottom left shows how long until Amiens is complete. Congratulations. You defeated the French attempt to reclaim Amiens. When you capture a city, you gain ownership of any non-military buildings near the city, but you will not be able to use them until assimilation is complete. Notice the library has changed from blue to red, indicating it is now under British control. Military buildings like the barracks and stable remain under French control, but are easier to destroy because they are stranded in your territory. Good. We've destroyed all the French troops and buildings around Amiens. We can focus on repairing the city and gathering resources. A few enlightened French citizens have become sympathetic to our cause and have volunteered to aid our rightful claim to the French throne. They have agreed to help us rebuild Amiens to its former glory. Select your citizens, then right-click Amiens to start repairing the city. Good. While the citizens are repairing Amiens, let's discuss how we can gather resources to build more troops and buildings. Our resources are displayed in the upper left part of the screen. From top to bottom, they are food, timber, metal, wealth, and knowledge. The number on the left shows how much of a resource you have.
Come on,
you have
shut
approximately 300 food. The number on the right shows our income level of each resource. Right now, we have very little food income. To get food, we must direct our citizens to build farms. Select one of your, place the farm near your city. When the farm is complete, we get a permanent increase to our food income as long as the citizen works on the farm. Look again at the upper left and you'll see that our food income has risen from plus 10 to plus 20. Right-clicking when trying to place a building will clear the selection. To place a building, you need to select the building, then left-click on the location that you want to place it in. We need to get